I believe, was it yourself or Keegan that brought
I
this
think
up?
one of us. We both won one.
Both of you guys, they love this.
We want one. So if somebody is willing to sponsor this and send me $1 million check, please do.
Or test drive it. So they're showing, I believe it was MrBeast.
MrBeast.
MrBeast, yeah.
He flies a single passenger
He
car.
races with a
Jetson
flying
ONE.
car.
Yep. One of these Jetsons, quote unquote, flying car versus a regular car, regular SUV.
Yep.
So here we get into the clip.
$150,000 flying car will beat me to work.
Oh yeah.
If
That's
somehow
actually
you
not
win,
bad.
I'll give you $1 million.
You'll give me $1 million if
150K?
I win?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right, let's get this going.
Jeep's about
We're
the
gonna
same
race
price.
to work
I
and
don't
see
want to say.
which is faster,
You know?
a flying
How
car
about
or a
SUVs
normal
about the same
car.
price?
All right, let the race begin.
I wonder how loud that is, though. It's got to be pretty darn loud.
Oh, it's got to be loud with how many? 4 propellers?
Yeah, he doesn't need roads. That's cheating.
Oh, I
For this
still
to be
want
a
to do
true
that.
test, we have to obey all traffic laws. See,
Where are
look,
they
we have to
racing?
stop at a stop sign. Now we can go. But with the flying
Regulation
car, he can
stops
just take a
innovation.
straight path, which is
There's
why
a prime
for as long
example
as people
right
have thought
there.
about the future. Flying cars have always been at the forefront. Oh wait, I can see him.
That's it.
Wait, he might already be over halfway. We just started.
Well, we gotta hurry.
Imagine how much time you could save every single day if your commute to work was cut in half because you could fly to it instead of
That'd
having
be
to
great.
drive to it.
I'd save like 1,000 hours a year.
Maybe not a year.
I didn't do any math.
Hey, if you're still watching, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
This $150,000 flying car doesn't even compare to the $1 billion rocket ship we'll be seeing later.
Everybody's
This is
just looking.
the beginning. This thing got here so fast. Come on
Like, what's
in.
going on here?
Oh God! I forgot we're at a beach. Jimmy's not catching up to that at all.
Jimmy, I think
yeah.
you're cooked for the $1 million.
Oh, it's a double
Luckily,
propeller.
I never said I would.
still
give
driving.
this to anyone. He just said he'd give me $1 million.
If you're not a bot, prove it. Like, subscribe, and share.
Let me make sure I don't actually run over someone. Oh, there it is. How long have you been here?
10 minutes?
You've been here for 10 minutes?
Absolutely.
Oh my God. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to drive one of these one day.
Cool.
So here's the thing, right? That car actually had no traffic. Mm-hmm. Still, it was
Well, yeah,
10
they
minutes.
blocked off all the roads for the making of this video.
Yeah.
And it still
So it
took.
had no traffic, and still it was 10 minutes. Imagine if there was a traffic. It's good 30, 40 minutes. And plus all the anxiety in the traffic that, like we had a 100-car pileup here
'cause
like
of
a
the
few
snow.
weeks ago, right?
Yeah, but that again, I guess that's a good question, right? As that thing is in sunny California, you're not flying that in the winter here.
Well, okay. Okay, I will not. Okay, send me one. I'll let you know.
Well, just kind of, I guess you say, maybe devil's advocate type question, but that's only the only one right now that was in the air. But
Right.
imagine everybody had one of those.
Right.
How much traffic would there be?
Well, this is supposed to be Back to the Future that should have already been happening. But
I know,
if
I
you
know.
look there, I think
We're a
you're going to
little
get
late.
different levels too, right? You're going to have drones, you're going to have helicopters, planes, these type of flying vehicles, and then probably other autonomous. We talked about it in the past, not just personal drones, but people, doing delivery drones, et cetera, potentially. So you might have different heights and levels of where
Kind of
flying
like Star
is.
Wars,
Can't
where you
fly-
see the different levels of
Yeah,
cars
maybe,
moving
yeah.
around.
No. So I did talk to. So I attended a couple of these drone meetings, where drone operators plus the regulators and everybody was in those meetings. So that was exact conversation that went on was where they're trying to figure out is what is the priorities, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you regulate the air traffic with a priority?
With the FAA, right?
With the FAA,
Yeah.
how do you know which and
Who has
how does that
priority?
priority actually comes in when there's a helicopter and there's a drone carrying maybe a heart for a surgery, where
Mm-hmm.
helicopter is taking, I don't know, governor of somewhere to somewhere,
Or,
right?
or trying to get to a hospital with a patient on it.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you regulate how do you regulate the priorities? So those are the regulation where we should be paying attention. We are not, but again, I'm gonna go back to my original point. we really need to look at our
Well-
circle back to the first point. Go ahead.
No, I was going to ask. I got two questions for you guys. You may have answered one of them already. So, in a row, start with Keegan. So, first question: Would you ever ride something like this, kind of like the Jetsons one? Would you ever ride it? Second thing, do you trust it as in the automation side of it? I'm assuming MrBeast had automation flying it instead of himself.
No, actually it wasn't Mr. The other gentleman. No,
Yeah, the other
he
guy
was
was in
flying it.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
he had a joystick.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
So
would
my
I
point-
trust it? Yeah, for now, because there's just one of those things flying around, right? Now in the future, I would assume there's going to be some autonomy to let me know I couldn't just drive or fly into, say, a building or into another person that's next to me.
And-
There's got to be some communications that they're
Yeah,
going to have
so-
between each other.
Kind of like like the little lane changers we have in our newer cars.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I turn them off because they're annoying. We have where if you go off.
He just told us what he's going to do. This is
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah. Well, you go off a little bit off the lane and it start beeping,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And and those things are there. So similar way, there's a technology with the lidars, where's other radars. There's a technology that being used in drones that can be used in these, or they probably already are, to be semi-autonomous.
But and like we've talked in the past, that's just one of those Jetson ONE things flying around. You see how loud it is. Imagine 20 of them above your city,
Oh, yeah,
1,000
yeah,
of them above your city.
Yeah.
And then what are we talking about? I mean, is this realistic? I think we talked about in the last episode with the drones. If you just have even those smaller drones, say a couple thousand flying around your town, everyone's going to go insane. Now imagine that thing with 20 of them, 100 of them, 1,000 of them. You know, people are going to start losing their minds. So
Yes.
it's
So I think that one makes sense in a taxi setting. It makes sense where you're moving
to get dropped off at 2 a.m. after you leave the bar. You're going to wake the whole neighborhood up.
Well, okay, not in that scenario. More in the scenario of you going from one meeting to another, and you're not. Let's say
Like in New York, maybe, right?
New
You're going
York.
top of building to
Yeah,
top of
the building,
building.
building to building.
Okay,
right?
that I could see potentially as not as bad. But, flying around this area, whew, no way.
Yeah.
No.
Again, a one-off, see? Okay, sure, that went by. But now imagine those throughout the day and night.
So, Sandeep, I believe you said you would do it. You would
Yes,
ride one of these.
I'll
in
do
a
it
heartbeat?
100%.
Yeah,
If you
for
wanna,
sure. For now.
you want me to send me a demo version of it, please contact me, and I'll
Well,
do it.
I would do it too, but like Keegan said, I think I would rather be the only person up there. So,
For now.
I don't know. I'll trust Sandeep. He might turn off the sensor.
No, I want to learn more control over it. I'm a little control freak.
Well, we'll let him drive. So, guys, anything else? Last comments?
No, I think we covered quite a few areas, and I think there's a lot of things that we are thinking that where government should be paying attention. That is a safety for the humans, and that maybe via security for the their citizens, what they're got voted in for, and that security could be in a physical sense, and it could be online, and so I think that is one factor, and the other factor is we need to figure out the regulations that are being, basically they've never been changed for 100 years. And we need to figure out how we can bring those to the current.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It definitely needs to come up to the technology that
It need to play catch up, and it need to do it. It need to be done now. Otherwise, we're gonna be so far back in the game that we're not able to keep up with all the things that are coming around us.
And just for the audience to be aware, we want to hear from you. So please leave a comment. Tell us what topics you like, what stood out to you guys the most. Please let us know.